YouTube, it's me Spotty, hope you're all doing great. Welcome to another weekly Cube and Topicals. Today we're going to be answering some more questions that were left in previous videos, but before we get into that, I just want to answer one of the most common questions / remarks that are asked on this channel, and that is, are you a girl or you're a girl? Yes I am. And that might be surprising to some of you, I'm not really sure, but with that said, let's get into some actual questions. The first two questions sort of go hand in hand. The first one comes from Divine Raptor, who asks, what do you look for in a cube? And the second one comes from Cube Rhythms, who asks, what is the most important aspect of a speed cube? Turning speed, corner cutting, or sticker shades? So I'm going to start with what is the most important aspect of a speed cube. And out of the three that you gave me, I think that corner cutting is probably the most important. And that's just because I'd rather use a cube that doesn't have the best speed, like might be too fast or too slow, but has good corner cutting and doesn't lock up as much, than one that has the right speed, but locks up a lot because it has really terrible corner cutting. And as for sticker shades, I don't think sticker shades really matters unless it's like a really obscure color scheme. Anything sort of standard is okay. The next question comes from PDX Cubing, and he asks, what are your opinions on all the new sub-brands? Honestly, I'm not the biggest fan. I understand that companies are trying to give designers recognition for the cubes that they design, and that's sort of the reason for sub-branding. But honestly, it's just so confusing, I can't really keep up. Firstly, all the names aren't really in English, so it's already hard to keep up at that, but now there are just way too many, especially with Moyu, who just released 3 or 4 maybe new sub-brands. Yeah, it's just really hard to keep up, it's way too confusing, and I'm just not the biggest fan. But if you like it, I guess to each their own. Moving on to the next question, that comes from Kendrick Mitchell, and he asks, if Moyu suddenly stopped making cubes, who do you think would begin dominating the cubing market? If Moyu stopped making cubes, I don't think one company would dominate the cubing market. I think it'd be pretty tight with the two biggest companies being Yushin and Chiyi, because they make really awesome puzzles. They both make really good 3x3s and higher order puzzles, and Chi also has been starting to make side events like Pyramid, Square One, stuff like that, although Yushin hasn't really gone into that too much. But they do make a lot of good 3x3s and higher order puzzles, so I think that those two would be the two main competitors. The final question comes from Joshua Freeman, and he asks, will you ever get invested in 2x2? So if you didn't already know, I've never really liked the event 2x2. I just think it's way too fast, and I've just never really put in the time to get good at it. My only 2x2 is the Cycling Boys, so if I do get a better one, I might be more inclined to practice. But right now I'm averaging just under 10 seconds, I think. I haven't really practiced in a long while, so I'm not really sure. I've tried learning Ortega once. I remember the algorithms for like 10 minutes, but then I forgot, and I just never could be bothered to relearn them and actually memorize them. So that's that. But yeah, I've just never thought that it was worth it. I might get invested in the future, I'm not really sure. But if I do, then I'll definitely put some averages up on this channel so you'll be able to see what's going on. Anyway, that's all the questions we have time for, but if you did like this video, feel free to smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe to be notified of future content. Thanks so much for watching and have a great day.